and welcome to the next episode of The Worlds That Were, the Warhammer 30k roleplay series, here on this channel where people might watch it. I am once again joined by Ronan, playing Callister, Sebastian, playing Nast, Adam is playing Rallis, and is thankfully still the cameraman. Tim is once again here, playing... Here in this show, we like to ask the big, important questions about the Warhammer universe. Like, what would happen if the Emperor was actually nice to Angron? What would happen if Lorgar was an atheist? And if this prologue has taken us 6 months to finish, will we actually finish this game by the time it is the 41st millennium? The answer? Maybe.
Was this game just a prologue?
So far, yes! That's the worst bit! This was supposed to take like 3 sessions.
It just means it's gonna take, like, we have like a really promising...
Ronan, it's almost the next year!
Yeah! It just means we have years and years of content coming for all of our...
I'm basically expecting the Horus Heresy to, you know, arrive just as fast as the end of the prologue.
Oh god. The Horus Heresy happens and it actually takes 200 years to get through.
Still be faster than Games Workshop.
I mean, we say that, but, you know, they're actually finishing it soon.
Yeah.
Air quotes, soon. Games Workshop
Yeah.
equivalent of soon. I really wonder how it ends. Anyway, as we left off last... Oh, Jesus Christ, that would suck. Anyway, as we left off last episode, the intrepid gang of terrorists and murderers, let's be fair, you are.
Hey. I ain't no murderer.
Mutants don't count as terrorists yet.
Adam, you repeatedly set people on fire.
I am not. I resent the murderer fact of that sentence. It's the fire that
But you're
kills them.
okay with being a terrorist.
Yeah.
That's
a
I can't
choice.
really
It's a
fault
statement,
that one.
literally.
I have serious issues with this group. Anyway, as
We all
as
have
we
serious
ended
issues.
last week, they had just made it up to the foyer chamber of the main control floor, which they found to be very misty and full of some nasty doggos, which they proceeded to break. So they
Which
now
is the
stand
dog.
in a dark, isolated room full of cool mist, sparking mechanical canine remains littering the room. Grotix and his band of misshapen mutants are kind of beating the remains with their large, sort of ramshackle great axes and hammers, while the 2 servitors you programmed to walk in a straight line continue trying to walk in a straight line into the closed door.
Just as planned.
Yes. So what do you do?
I enjoy the cathartic moment of dogs being beaten and doors being battered.
I need to be painted.
Anyone else? Anyone else imagining a Rammstein concert right now?
Thank you.
Oddly enough, yes.
Maybe if it was 30,000 years ago.
Well, it's just
That
like
go?
Mecha Rammstein or some shit like that. I don't know.
Go Rammstein. Instead of everything being sang in German, it's just sang in Pig Latin.
Here's a question. This here gas and shit.
Yes.
Is this like starting to make Callister feel a little lightheaded or something?
That depends. Give me an intelligence test.
Intelligent. Oh,
Yeah,
That
God.
100. Yes, you feel lightheaded.
Ah, oh, close. That
Oh,
was close.
you can spend the fate point to succeed.
No, you're fine. It
You
is
failed
it's essentially just water vapor.
Oh. Alrighty.
Water, my only weakness.
Ah! Yeah, Rallis, I really hope your mechadendrite is insulated.
Yep.
Realize-
is anyone else
Big giant
doing
rubber
really
snake.
fucking
shall we
healing
continue?
here or what? It's warm.
Well, you know, let's
Yeah,
beat
let's-
the
let's-
dog,
let's-
be
let-
happy about it, and let's go on.
Is the door a normal door or is it a fancy looking door?
It looks like
Yes.
one of the standard doors you have been interfacing with so far to this point.
Then I shall
Not the
interface with this door
doors.
too.
with the exception of 2 relatively head-sized blood stains. I'll say blood, kind of a blood and oil mixture. Kind of about at head height in 2 locations on the left and right side of the door. And you're a little bit confused as to what they are until the servitors walk into the door again. And then the mystery is revealed.
I mean, that's still not much different to any other door.
Yeah, except there's oil in the blood this time.
Exactly.
God damn it.
That means it can burn.
Baby?
Oil burns.
Is all oil like a lubricant oil? Is that flammable?
Yes.
What about baby oil?
No. wrong
Baby
kind of
is
oil.
though.
Wow.
Not if you
Okay,
put them
so
in
it's
a
going to be one of those sessions. Cool.
Who keeps clapping?
I'm really curious. Is that because I said I grind up orphans into my morning coffee?
Yes.
Is there gonna be like a bloopers reel for this?
Look, liquidated dead babies, not everyone's cup of
I
dog
genuinely
humor.
feel like I might just need to do like a warning at the start. Watch out! If you are a baby or an orphan, don't watch this episode.
Ain't gonna get sponsors now.
Or identify
For
as a
what?
baby
All the
oil.
babies and orphans?
All those orphanage monies, all the sponsorships, the orphan car, the fucking orphan football team.
Definitely not brand friendly.
All
No,
those
not really. Yeah,
orphan
the worlds that
sponsors.
were sponsored by Pampers.
Sponsored by Johnson's Baby Oil.
How would you
sidetracked here?
Yeah, no. Let's
Open the door.
Also usable as a flamethrower fuel substitute.
Apparently. I don't know what Prometheum is. It could be baby oil for all I fucking know.
Oh my god. All the ships on the 40k universe.
I'll run on Johnson's. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Quickly, Calston. Switch place with me. Or on the other side of me, because you got fists, and I got shotguns, actually.
Yeah, well, I was just ripped apart by a bully mecha dog, so I'm not sure if I want to be in the front right now.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Nast. We got some frontliners.
Did you just refer to yourself in the third person?
No, I think you referred to
No.
you as him.
What?
I'm not Nast. You said Nast.
You did. You said, don't worry, Nast.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
Are you like reassuring yourself here? Like, don't worry, it's fine.
You can do this.
You got this.
Oh
on,
man, it's
Ness.
been too damn long.
Go, it's fine. You're gonna make it off this.
Overwatching the
That's-
door.
Okay, Tim. I shall use you as the voice of reason to remember what we're supposed to be doing here.
I swiped the green key card.
It was blue.
Where did you get a green key card?
I don't
The
know.
dogs didn't have it.
You know how badly the fucking session's getting when Tim, the guy who trips NPCs and one-shots them, is the voice of reason.
You say
I mean,
that like
compared to the
reasonable
rest
thing
of
to
you
do.
fuckers. Do I need to remind you that I had to go through and censor one of Sebastian's speeches so it didn't sound like actual terrorism?
Oh god, yeah!
You literally did it today as well.
I did it a second time today.
Because you need to edit it 2 times.
Well, okay. You slide the keycard into the door control and it buzzes red.
I interface directly with the door control
Okay. What
and
do you
try to
attempting
open it.
achieve? Okay. It'll be a -20 security test.
I can help with a +10 and a shotgun.
I'm not sure how a shotgun is going to be helpful here.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Is that factoring in the +10 off
Yeah.
Nast? That's unfortunate.
If I
Time to get out the power picks again.
hang on. If I spend a fate point, I can open it. Yeah. Because that'll take it to a.
We would pass.
That'll take
Yes.
it to a 42.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would.
Screw it. I'll make it easy. I'll just do that.
Fair enough. Saves me having you literally hit the door to death. So
A second time.
You insert
No.
the blue key card into the appropriate slot on the terminal, the panel, and you get the red flashing try again light. So you think, oh shit. So you pull out a length of pipe or something you've been carrying around for a while. You literally have pockets full of loose wire and batteries, as far as I can remember. So you've probably got some like sharp metal somewhere. You ply the terminal off the wall, and you access all the juicy cabling behind it. You pull a couple of wires, you hotwire some stuff. Nast is there, giving you encouraging shotgun pumps.
You can do it, Nash.
More or less. It takes you a couple of minutes. The security on the door itself is actually quite. It's an improvement on what you've seen from the lower levels on this spire and from the original prison spire that you came from. You assume probably due to the fact that you're on the main control floor, so this is supposed to be intended as the last holdout, essentially. And if they can get through this point, well, basically the entire spire has fallen, and anyone would assume the entire moon, which would be bad for anyone except you guys right now. So after a few minutes of jiggering around with the wires, you return the rest of the panel to the wall, and again, just to kind of prompt the process to take over, you reinsert your blue key card into it, and the light still flashes red, and you still get the same failure tone, but then you hear the servos in the door start to click and whine. The doors very slowly start to part. Not like very slowly, but like, you know when you walk up to somewhere and there's those automatic doors, and you think, go on, just open, just open, just open. And you end up being like 6 inches away from it before they even start opening. And you get that kind of time slows where it's like, do I keep going and do I make it through? Or do I have to awkwardly stop in front of all these people behind me and wait for the door to open? It's kind of like that. As the door does part, some of the condensed mist that was filling this room kind of spills out and starts to kind of disperse around the larger chamber. Just for the sake of making everyone's life easier, I'll just reveal the entire room. Before you is clearly the beating... Well, not the beating heart, because I suppose that would be the generator. But this is the brain of the spire. This is the primary control hub. You
It's the
see
brain.
banks. You see banks and banks of terminals. All of them unoccupied. You see one central kind of column going from floor to ceiling, banks of screens kind of covering the surface. You see, off in the far corner, you see multiple holographic projectors, similar to the ones that you saw in the flight control station, back on the hangar level. However, this room is also heavily fortified. So as the door parts, Tim, I'd say you probably have a line of sight on, like, that kind of conglomeration of people. What do you want to shoot at?
Yeah, we should. Nope, I guess I kind of don't have that one. So let's say that one.
Okay. You will be short range. They give you a plus 20 for the size modifier. I'll give you a plus 20 for aiming because you were waiting for the door to open. Fire away.
Sorry, it took me a few minutes to get to the thing.
Yes, the friend that is the API on this character sheet. Okay, so you land 7 hits. It's a horde, so it can't dodge. Roll 7 sets of damage for me.
So we'll make the 5 and 8 the
Yes, that's
1
up to
for the
12.
5 and 8, so
Yep.
it becomes a 12.
And then roll to confirm on that 10 on the 14. I'll just remind myself what the damage is.
I like to
That's,
imagine Heavy Stubbers is like.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Nope, but you know, you still did. Sorry, what was that, Callister?
I like to imagine Heavy Stubbers as M60s. You know, the pig just going chugga 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 whenever it fires.
It's basically what it is. Okay, so having waited for these doors to part, stood like a heavy metal Moses with power armor and a machine gun, the doors part before you, and you promptly insert bullets through them into one of the gathering of enemy people behind you. Very much contrary to your previous experience with your trusty heavy stubber, most of the shots actually hit.
Bound to happen eventually.
Damn.
Yay!
Statistically, it had to. So, of the 10-round burst that you unleash in the general direction of... sorry, no, 8. Wow, you only actually missed once. Nice. So, as you unleash the full salvo of your shots around the... through the doors, you see all of them bar one, which just flies off and hits that terminal to the left. Finds its mark in the torso, or the arm, or the side of the head of one of the people who have been stood, essentially waiting, since they heard that your lift was coming up, for this door to open. And most of them are just blown away. Okay, so I'm just going to reduce that by quite a bit there. Okay. Callister, you are in the front line. What do you want to do?
That is a good question. Christ, how far away have them from me? Oh my god, if I run out there, though, I can't see them. Calster can't see them, but Ronan can.
You gotta remember, the door is open entirely into the wall.
Yeah, so I don't have any cover.
So it's like right now, you are stood behind the very... the opening door. You have a bit of time to kind of think, and you are aware that Lucian is shooting at something.
Yeah. He is. Callister can immediately see this cover. There's nothing shooting from the sides, so he doesn't know that there's people there, unless there is a reason that I shoot.
There
I
is
can't
not.
remember it ever. Okay. So, what may happen, and what may cause Callister's death here, is that he may run out. I'm going to roll an intelligence test. See how I influence that. It's below 50, so he's not going to do something ridiculously stupid,
Like what?
like run out.
I mean, ridiculously stupid would be run out and then stand in the open.
Yeah.
With the information you have, like you say, you're not aware that there are those people on the sides.
What I may do is see if I can run to here after leaping over those things. It may force like an agility
It would
test
be
or something, but
would be athletics check.
athletics. I have that, so yeah. And he runs, so he'll get or people will get a -20 to shoot him. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So I'll make the athletics test. I'll make the athletics test first and see if he
Just-
stumbles and fucking
Hold off on that for 1 second.
yeah.
Rallis, what are you doing?
Oh. Oh, I see.
Probably going to fall back, if I'm going to be honest with you. Probably open the door, be like, oh shit, and then
Right, my job is done. Time to hide.
effectively let the meat shields go first, and then I'll bring in the flames later.
Okay, so you just want to like duck back around the corner behind Jin and the mutants.
Effectively, yeah.
Right, okay. Just want to tuck yourself in there. Right, Callister, go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So. Let's
So
do
give
the
me that athletics check. It's what is it? It's not that difficult, so I'll give you a +20, so you will have passed.
Okay. Excellent.
So position yourself where you want to be.
Okay. I'm probably gonna guess that I'm probably gonna take a bunch of Overwatch fire, but you know what? I'm okay with that.
Okay. As you sprint through, you see that the two groups that you're running directly towards are actually partially taking cover behind the terminal. Obviously, when they heard the fire coming from the heavy stubber, they kind of dropped down to avoid being hit. So there's no Overwatch fire coming from them, for which you're eternally grateful. The 4 enforcers on the left and right, however, were not. And they do see you come in, and they're going to take a pot shot at you each. At the -20, because you were running. Because I'm not that cruel. Yes, I am.
Well, just crossing my fingers.
Okay, so let's have a look. It would be short range on all of them. So, okay, cool. So, starting on the left, miss, hit. You are allowed to attempt to dodge this if you want.
Oh, right, because we're not in structure time.
No, we're not, because structure time takes fucking forever to deal with fights. Do you want to re-roll that?
I will attempt to. Can I say that I dodged into cover? So it still hits, but I get a armor bonus. It means I passed that, so I get an additional armor bonus, but should I have mentioned that before the attack?
Well, actually, yes, go on, because you would have dived behind that first bank of consoles when this kind of shot probably would have kind of struck you.
Yeah.
So, it would have hit you on the left leg.
You
So
decide
you
how
will
much
get
AP I get.
You'll get additional AP of 3 off the terminal.
Excellent. Ooh, okay. That is probably going to really help considering the penetration was 6. So the AP on my leg becomes 13. Reduce that by 6. It becomes 7.
7, just enough.
So just enough
Okay.
to stop the attack.
I'm going to shoot you 2 more times now.
Excellent.
Miss. They both missed. Because clearly the game doesn't want me to have any fun. So the 2 servitors who have, up until this point, just been rhythmically smashing their heads into the door, just kind of trundle forward as well. And then they just proceed to start walking aimlessly into that terminal. Right, Nast. You've just seen Lucian unload into something on the far side of the door. You've just seen Rallis bravely open the door and run away. And you just saw Callister progress into the chamber to the recognizable sound of energy weapons fire. What do you do?
Questions. In what direction did I see Lucian fire? Like left or right?
It would have been on the right. More in like that direction.
Right. Do I know what the fuck that is?
That is a floor-to-ceiling length column covered in monitors.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna run and to there. If I can.
So, like on this bottom left side.
Yes.
That is absolutely fine. You will have to make 2 athletics checks to get over the 2.
Can I make it acrobatics instead?
I will allow it because I'm nice.
Thank you, Sean.
It will only be a +10, however. Because doing backflips and shit is more difficult than just jumping over something.
I agree, as a person that has never successfully done a backflip.
No way, me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many? 1?
2.
2. Right.
2 tests at -10.
1. Oh, -10. Then that's only 2 degrees of success.
Nas is acrobatic.
He's got tons of agility.
Fuck!
Despite the fact he's got the second loudest weapon in the group, he's actually the stealth character. You know, for all that stealth you guys have been doing.
Yeah, exactly. Can I then?
Hey,
last
you
5,
haven't failed a stealth mission if everything is dead.
Can I for last
But you're
5?
taking so many prisoners! There are so many things alive!
Yeah. Hey.
True.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Also,
just
can I
just
for the
before...
last 5 meters do a belly flop?
You can, but I'm still going to take an opportunity to shoot at you.
That is reasonable.
With the
but
6
disagreeable.
people on the left and right.
I dislike, but I will accept.
It's going to be hard because you're running, so they're already suffering a -20, and there are 2 banks of terminals essentially between you and them at any given time. So it's gonna...
Also, because
There's a flying
of the
hit, and I'm gonna
acrobatics,
get
they
it.
see my sick flips though.
Let me check. No.
No.
They're quite distracted. Right, so I'm going to try and shoot you now. So, there are 2 Kaiven enforcers with the Kaiven hell guns that I just shot at Nast. So let me see. It's going to be... Okay. First one misses. And from the right side of the room, you hear a very kind of reassuring. And then there's someone in a very guttural kind of an accent go, "Oh, for fuck's sake." As the GM rolls a natural 100, like 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Right, now for the heavy stubbers.
To be fair, though, your rolls haven't been bad so far. They haven't been good enough, but they haven't been bad so far.
They've been kind of low to middling, so it's alright.
Yeah,
Give it
let's
time.
cross fingers. This is the low bit.
Yeah, so heavy stubbers. Well, actually, no. I'll start with the two standard guardsmen. Definite miss. That one hits. Would you like to attempt to dodge a guy with?
And this is just a normal guard shooting. Then
It's
no, I will save that for the heavy stubbers since I only have one dodge, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Time guard. Okay, so you're just gonna get hit.
I'm gonna get shot.
Okay.
I'll take it.
We've been hitting 22, which is the body. So I will give you an additional +3 armor for terminal
Hey.
as they essentially kind of wing past it.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure you're fine.
So yes, that should be fine. Unless I'm worse at math than I should be, but I'm not. So yeah.
But you got AP.
6 plus 3, and then toughness.
Oh, well, then in that case, you're absolutely fine, because your AP and the additional armor from the terminal outweighs their damage and their pen, so you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that ricochets off into a direction somewhere. Another terminal getting damaged, possibly beyond repair. Rallis, in the other room, you can feel something somewhere is going wrong. Getting damaged, and you're not there to fix it.
If the generator was a tart, so we give it a heart attack and currently we're lobotomizing this tower is what I'm hearing.
More or less. You gave it a heart attack and now you're giving it a stroke. Okay, so now there are the two enforcers, I think. No, now it's the heavy stubbers. So on the left... Ooh, actually, that one might actually hit.
I don't like.
No, please no. That is a staggering one hit. Would you like to attempt to dodge?
Can I dodge more than one hit with a dodge action?
Yes, for every additional, I think it's 2 degrees of success, you get an additional dodge.
Then I'll
Oh,
wait
you
for
mean
that.
like if he shot you and if the guy on the right hit you?
No, if one of the heavy stubbers does fully automatic and then hits me 7 times, I'd rather save it for that.
So you're just going to take the one hit?
Yeah, because the heavy stubber's not shot, right?
Not yet.
Okay, yeah, I will. One bullet to the chest is better than 7 in the wait, no, what?
I mean, you're
Yeah.
technically not wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will regret taking it. Location?
Torso.
So
you get the
plus-
additional 3 AP.
Yay! So 9, that's 13, so that's 4. Yeah. That unsurprisingly does damage.
Makes a fucking change. Right. Now the other guy. He misses.
God dang it. Okay.
However, just to kind of illustrate the scene, like I said, you saw Carlster run through to the sound of energy weapons. You saw Lucian unload his heavy stubber into the far side of the room. You saw Rallis run away. As you sprint into the room, you see the 4 enforcers on the left and the right of the main door, unloading in the general direction of where Callister used to be. You somersault over the terminal next to the servitors who are currently just kind of rubbing their shins against it. You see the 2 squads of guards to the left and right. They're very aware of the fact that Callister is currently between them, and they actually notice you do your second said flip. However, as you do somersault in a weird kind of backflip, that turns into a cartwheel, that turns into like an ice skating pose, as you kind of like invert yourself over this terminal. You do see the 6 guards on the left and right unload at you. One shot off that first Kyvan guard, it hits you, but it just kind of bounces off your torso. But then you get a very resounding thud as a heavy, high caliber heavy stubber round just manages to find a break in your armor or a weak point in the assembly, and just punches through and starts making something hurt a lot.
Yep, that's a rip.
So you said that you wanted to deliberately drop to the ground. In
Yes.
turn, I would prompt that instead of doing it on purpose, you getting shot
In midair.
mid inverted cart flip, back flip, ice skating pose just makes you drop to the ground.
Yeah, and
However,
I stop against the wall because that's what I hit as I start rolling.
yeah. However, there is now just bullets flying over the terminals. Callister, you're fine where you are, but you can see tracer rounds kind of going left and right across the room as they essentially try to pin down the person they just saw do a rather graceful attempt to somersault a terminal without getting shot.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Ah, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, man. No, no. Jeez. Hey, Jin.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
I want to run in between both servitors.
That's fine. I'll allow you to kind of nudge one to the side. Are you just to be
Turn it
clear,
around, it'll walk forward.
Just to be clear, are you taking the run action, or are you taking?
Yes, I'm taking the run action.
So you're going to run into the room and basically insert yourself between these two servitors to be next to that terminal, but have them on the left and right.
Yes.
So you've got metal cover there and meaty cover here.
Yes.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. You run into the room, and a lot of this is happening not quite simultaneously, but within very close proximity to each other. Do you want to just drop yourself in there? So you basically follow in very shortly after Nast has just kind of barged through. You see the last rounds tracing through the air. You see the tracer rounds from the heavy stubbers. You also see Nast's semi-graceful inverted backflip cartwheel ice skating pose. I'm going to stop saying that. It's quite a mouthful.
Which was then rudely interrupted by bullets.
I hate it when they do that, you know? It's just like, I'm just doing my strange aerial gymnastics in the middle of a battlefield. How dare you shoot me?
Exactly.
It's like, why? This is a
Exactly.
game.
This is art, goddammit.
Yeah, exactly.
Respect it.
So Jin, you run into the room and you essentially like skid into cover behind that terminal in front of you. And it is slightly covered in servitor oily blood. But you know, these things happen.
Yes, it does.
You take a moment to assess the situation. You see the two Kyvan enforcers in their kind of ramshackly assembled like sandbag emplacement to your left and right. You kind of stick your head over the terminal a little bit. You see the entrenched positions on the left and right where the heavy stubbers are currently suppressing Nast. You take a quick account of the 4 squads worth of troops in the room, but you do also notice another entrenched position slightly further down, and 2 guards which seem to be manipulating large metallic crates covered in yellow and black warning stripes. Interpret as you see fit.
Uh-oh.
That
Right.
can't be good.
I think that really depends on your perspective of good. The mutants are going to take this as their cue to get involved. And what is their actual... Let me just check their movement. Okay, so they can run up to 18. 3, 10... Ooh, that's unfortunate. Mutants are going to essentially run, and they're going to make it right about there. Each of them kind of respectively. Gronix is going to insert himself behind the 2 on the left. They appear to be running for literally the closest enemies that they can see. I believe that's everybody. Yeah. So, now we'll come around back to Lucian. You see, like I said before, there is tracer rounds cutting through the air around here. The guards are starting to pull themselves back up from their covered position, especially the ones that you shot at. They intend to kind of shoot back. What would you like to do?
Let's shoot the other group.
Okay. I'm not going to give you the benefit of aiming for this one, but you still get short range, and there's still a plus 20 for size. On top of whatever other bonuses you may have. Wow, you're doing well today. 2 more? Yep. Sweet. Roll to confirm that crit. Wow, okay. Another d10.
And we'll make that 7, whatever it's supposed to be.
It'll be 11. Oh god. And another one. Okay, so only do an additional 2 more damage off that. So that is... Okay, so you, again, very similarly to before, you kind of stop depressing the firing stud on your heavy stubber for half a second, maybe a second most, just as you notice that the end of the barrel is starting to glow a very kind of warm orange. So you just think, okay, well, they've had their turn. Let me just give you guys a go. And then you depress the stud again, and the reassuring sound of the but, excuse me, as the shells kind of propel forward, the heavy recoil of the what is supposed to be an emplacement weapon, pushing back against your power armor assisted arms. Again, you see the shells fly forward, and just man after man just falls down to the ground. Huge bleeding craters in his torso and arms. Did we just lose somebody?
Don't think so.
I reload the page, but I'm still
Okay.
here.
I just saw your face disappear across the bottom. Right.
I maintain, for the purposes of being shot at, that I'm still kind of in the mist.
I would agree with that. Although you got to remember the mist is pooling into the room in front of them, so it's not going to last that long. You've got maybe a couple of the air quote rounds left before it's not going to be as effective.
So what I'm hearing is we look really badass as we emerge from the mist.
Oh yeah, Lucian definitely looks badass.
Well, that's a given.
I mean,
Yeah.
Lucian just looks like muzzle flash, and that's probably about it.
Yeah. He's got the muzzle flash coming off his heavy stubber and the slight glow as he inhales into the low stick.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh my god, you're that guy from StarCraft.
Tychus Findlay.
Hell, it's
Yeah.
about time.
Fucking Findlay. Okay.
Yeah,
The
I'm just not
enemy-
that much of a dick.
Do we need to return to the scenario where you tripped one of my NPCs?
Yeah.
Yes, I know he was a
But
dick.
he was a
That's not
bigger
the point.
dick.
That's
And
not-
everything is better off without him.
Look,
That was
I'm
warranted.
not necessarily agreeing with you, okay? But I'm going to shoot at you now. And not just you, but everyone. Okay, let's have a look. Who can be shot at? Let's just start with the squads, because everything else has kind of already had a go. So, the squad on the front left is very aware of Callister right now. And they're not very happy with him being there. So they're going to shoot at him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is it a new rhyme?
Technically, but it's also a horde, and you know how you can't dodge hordes? Yeah.
I might die here.
Okay. So, you are definitely within short range. Are you in point blank? No. Okay, so
Blank
short
one.
range, so that's plus 10, so... Okay. They hit you twice. Would you like to attempt to try to dodge into cover, not to avoid the hit, but to increase your AP?
Yes, if I
Cool.
can.
Yes, you can. Give me a dodge check. If you succeed, you will park yourself between 2 of those terminals.
Oh my god.
Park yourself between 2 of those terminals.
Aha.
Fuck.
That's a parallel parking.
Okay, you're now going to get shot at twice.
X.
Well, once. No, twice. They hit you twice. That's the wrong character sheet. Where are you? There you are. Okay. I probably should have rolled the horde damage on top of that first. So this one is for the 12. And this one's for the 5. So that's 24 pen 2 on the first one.
I'm dead.
Are you?
I'm only on 5 HP, dude.
Okay.
Tim brought me up from -5 to 5. Oh no. I might have
You'll
to
be
do
remembered
another
all
big
right
one.
all revolution umbrellas.
Right, no,
Winning.
okay, so let's see. So that's 12 plus 12 is 24 pen 2. So that reduces how much AP do I get from the thing? 3?
3, yeah.
Okay, so that makes it 13. Reduced that by 2 becomes 11. 24 take away 11 is
13.
13. Oh boy.
I do believe that puts you on.
I'm at negative 8.
8.
Hello there.
No, that's negative 6. 11 damage is negative 6.
Yeah. Okay. So we were both wrong.
Yeah.
Negative
And then the
is
why are you
second
hitting?
one is
It's
5
also
plus
wrong.
9 is... What's 5 plus 9?
14.
14. Pen 2. That might kill me.
What do you end up on?
Negative
Well, hang on,
9.
hang on. Negative 9.
Yeah, because that second attack does 3 damage.
Okay. You are gonna have to burn a fate point.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the target's body is totally encased in fire, and you drop to the ground as a blackened corpse.
We don't have the benefits of demeanors, do we yet?
No.
Okay, burning another fate point. Can I just sit the rest of this combat?
If
As
that's
I'm
what you
knocked
want to
out.
choose to do.
I feel like if someone burns a fate point, they should be knocked out.
If I recall
Yeah,
correctly,
but
it's
then
a
you end
choice.
out the entire fight, and
It'll be over quickly, right? We're gonna finish this thing. All right, I'll be okay.
Okay.
Do I set myself to 0 because of that, or
Yes.
okay?
Right. The second squad is going to try to shoot at Lucian. However, as previously discussed, he is slightly obscured by the rolling mist and the perversive sense of badassery. Pervasive? Not perversive.
Perversive.
That's different. That's a different sense. Okay. Aim. Short range. Obscured. Oh, actually, thinking about it, they haven't got a line of sight on. They have a line of sight? Oh, they can't even see Lucian. Right. I'm going to apply that shooting to the mutants. So they hit. That's definitely short range. So they hit twice as well. Can the mutants dodge? I'll put one on the top one and one on the middle one. No. Ghosts. Go away. That was weird. I think the middle one dodged. What's his dodge? The middle one does not dodge. Okay, so let me just roll some damage. I'm really freaked out by that now. Okay. Okay, so that is 14 damage, pen 2. The mutant has damage resistance. So he's going to take. I can do maths. Okay. He takes a nasty series of las shots up the left side as he tries to run towards the emplacement on the right side, and the guy next to him dies. His body is peppered with las rounds, and he just flumps to the ground, blood leaking out of singed holes in his torso. Okay, and now the two squads at the back are both going to try to shoot at Lucian, as he's been shooting it then. Okay. That is... I think that's actually a miss. Aim... Ooh, is it short range?
Should
yeah.
be.
Yeah, that's short range. Single... Yes, that squad hits you once, Tim. Would you like to attempt to dodge?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's what I figured.
Jesus.
He's gonna take the hit.
No, you Hey, wait, no.
Okay, so you just kind of sidestep away from the few rounds that would have impacted. The squad on the left is also going to try to shoot at you, though. And they miss.
Sounds good.
Yeah? Ooh, my roommate has brought me coffee.
Wait.
Nice.
So, what's the chance we're gonna get utterly fucked up here?
As good as it has been every other time.
I feel the chances are slightly bigger now because we don't have as many allies.
I'm just hoping this is the last fight.
My
It's not.
roommate clearly knows what you're doing, the glorious work of the Emperor.
Clearly.
That's a big cut. Or maybe it's not.
Well,
I'm not sure. Space is relative.
well, yeah. Okay, so let's jump into Callister. You're in a pretty bad way right now. What would you like to do about it?
I don't want to get in melee with a horde.
So you'd
Are you
rather sit
sure?
there and let them continue to shoot you?
God, I don't know what I want to do. Do you have a grenade?
You should have like 2 or 3.
Excellent.
I thought we vetoed him getting grenades.
Yeah, but he's quite sneaky. He's in prison for a reason.
Is it grenades?
No, I'm fairly sure it's GBA or GBH.
Well, he's gonna stay in this little cover alcove, and he's gonna fucking toss a grenade at the closest
Just one?
idiot. I mean, I can only toss one, right? Can I toss multiple?
Usually you can only toss one, but we're handling this very narratively.
I have 2, right?
Yes.
Right.
You
well,
also
I'm
have
gonna
2
pull
hands.
them. I'm gonna pull them out with both hands. Look at the guys. And I know you can't do this in real life, but he pulls the pins out with his teeth, screams something in incoherent bestial language, and throws them both at the fucking
Give
nearest
me
group.
a plus 30 presence check.
Fellowship or
Yes,
intimidate?
fellowship. Sorry. What's presence from? That's a different game altogether.
Can I use intimidate?
I will allow it.
Excellent.
Okay, so as you kind of pull these grenades out, bite the pins and pull them out, like you said, you shouldn't be able to do that, but something about just your brute determination and possibly adrenaline just basically bends the pins out and the firing studs kind of flick off. And as you kind of release this guttural bestial roar, the horde, almost in like perfect unison, kind of like just kind of dejectedly lower their guns because they know the game doesn't allow them to dodge. And all of the mutants kind of like look over to you as if you finally said something they understand, and they're just like, yes. Okay, roll me 2 ballistic skill checks.
Oh,
Let's
no.
just make them flat, because you're just basically chucking them in that general vicinity. I'm going to assume you essentially want to land them as far away from yourself as possible, but still being within the horde.
Yes.
Right.
Oh my god, I passed that.
Okay. What about the second one?
That becomes a dud. I'm going to reroll that. I don't want any explosive mishaps. Okay, that's better.
Okay. Roll me a d8 and a d10 for that second one.
There you go.
Okay. 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? 1,
Yeah,
2, 3, 4.
4 would be
5.
the diagonal south.
There's 2 diagonal south around.
Diagonal south east.
5, 6. Bounced 8 meters.
It might get those 2 Egypt. Or one of them, anyway.
Do I think it's going to make it over that terminal, or is it going to bounce off? You are lying on the floor, so you're throwing from a lower position, so it's going to bounce off that terminal.
Want to roll a strength test to see?
Sure. If you fail, it doesn't go over. If you pass, it goes over.
Gotcha. I pass.
Okay, so that grenade is going to go off in the faces of these chaps here.
Excellent.
So, roll me. What is the blast rating on a grenade? It's 3.
I think it's 3.
Okay. Roll me 3 sets of damage. And this is for the horde nearest to you.
Let me quickly just...
If I try to remember how grenades work against hordes, I'm fairly sure you roll damage equal to the blast thing, and then you see how much damage it does.
I think so. Oh.
It's been a while since you've used grenades. It's just a flat 2d10, Ronan.
Yeah. I'm making a macro for it. Sorry.
That's fine.
I got rid of the old one after these guys decided that they didn't want me to have it anymore.
Imperial Guard issue recap.
You mean after you almost killed Jin?
I don't know what you're talking about.
One time, let it go.
So, I
Never.
just rolled 2 sets of damage?
3.
3, okay.
Blast 3.
Wow.
Okay. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Does it matter about like the additional hit that it gets for explosive or the base hit it gets
You've
for
got
just
to do
being
damage
pregnant?
to get the additional magnitude damage.
Oh, right. I see.
It's not additional hits. It's just extra damage per damage.
What about the base hit? It's blast 3 and then the normal hit from the thing.
No, because with blast weapons is you roll damage equal to the blast
Oh,
characteristic.
we're using
if
the
you do-
real rules.
Yeah, and if you do damage on any of them, they go up.
Nice.
Let me just see if I can jig this at all for you. How many degrees of success did you get on the actual attack?
The first one I got like
1.
1 or
Wow,
2.
so I can't even substitute the damage for you.
Nope. I mean, there's still another grenade to roll damage for.
Yeah, but that's not on the horde.
Oh, true.
Unfortunately, you literally just don't do enough damage.
Oh,
Standard frag grenades?
2d10.
10-0, yeah.
They're-
Oh, sorry. They
They're
cook off,
awful.
and you see the squad of men kind of looking at you dejected, and they're just like, well, I guess we're about to meet our maker. It was nice knowing you, unnamed guardsman to my left. And then the grenade cooks off, and you hear the, ah! And then they all just kind of stand there and look around, completely unhurt. Under later inspection, someone, I'm not going to necessarily give a name in case you all die, will inspect the area where this grenade cooked off, and you'll come to the realization that whichever idiot built this particular grenade forgot to put the shrapnel inside. So literally, it's just...
Pop.
Oh, fine. Right, I need to make 2 dodge checks for these guys down the bottom. I am
Fail,
going to
you
give-
bastards.
I'm going to give them a -10 because they were unaware that this grenade was coming in their direction. Fail and fail. Okay, roll me 1 set of damage because it's just 1 grenade.
Come on, roll well. 12.
Hey, there you go.
I actually did damage.
Hold your horses.
Oh no.
Oh.
These are Kaivan enforcers. They're wearing slightly sturdier stuff. You actually did damage. You feel free to celebrate now.
Yes! I did something. I'm only on 1 fate point. And I've used the last fate point. But, you know.
Ooh, holy shit.
You've got to remember, Ronan, if you can do something which is incredibly in character or useful, or it just entertains me enough, I might give you temporary ones.
I know.
Or if you want, you could go and like walk out into the ocean, and apparently we arbitrarily give fate points for that.
We do.
Anyway, that's you done. You
Yes.
from your kind of prone position where you've just thrown these grenades, you just kind of like tap E and roll back into cover behind the console. Right, Nast.
Is fully automatic a full action?
Half action, I believe.
You don't say, do you? Is that hot down the hurt in any way?
No.
Well, I would like to walk up, pick a boo, and fully automatic my shotgun into its back, seeing as hordes definitely have a back.
Here's a question for you, though. Do you have leap up?
Yes.
Oh, then go ahead.
Yeah. Gets shot, tumbles to the ground, leaps up, runs up, fully automatic.
Cool. Fully automatic shotgun. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, hopefully.
So, what's the rate of fire on that shotgun, by the way?
6.
Nice. This is gonna hurt so much. Okay, so you are point blank. So that's plus 30. You have a plus 20 off their size modifier. If you're firing on fully automatic, that is a minus 10.
So it's only plus 40.
Yes, only. Oh no, plus 10 for scatter.
Yes.
So don't forget, for every
Degree of success, there's an
you will
additional.
score an additional hit.
Up to 3.
Up to 3.
Okay. That's
Two.
disappointing.
You could re-roll.
I could. It's against 19. 7. I think we need it. I think Callister deserves this reroll. So let's do it. Let's spend 1 fate point to re-roll it, and then roll 100, and I just jam.
I can't wait to see if you reroll worse.
Hey!
Oh, he rolled better. Nice.
Much better. So that is 4 degrees of success. So it's a horde, so it can't dodge. So you get the
Hey.
4. You get the 4 hits
And
plus
because
the
it's-
3 additional from scatter. So roll 7 sets of damage for me.
Hey. See, that's that. That's that. I assume it's impact type of damage.
Yes, it is.
Because I left it at energy and I was really confused for 5 seconds.
It's an energy shotgun.
Nice, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd like to replace my degree of success with one of those ones.
Okay, so you got 4 degrees of success. Okay, that's fine. So
Yeah.
you do 1, 2. Oh, roll to confirm that crit.
Right, that's just
roll,
do 100.
roll D100 and less than a 90.
Fuck. That's a D10. Forgot a 0. Hey, oh, I should have got that, bro. Nice.
Okay, so roll D10. Okay, so you jump up and you kind of half jump up, half stagger yourself to lean against the terminal between you and Callister. You see this group of people who are kind of confusedly patting themselves down, smoking slightly. You're not entirely sure what's going on there, but you're fairly sure you'll find out later. You bring up your new trusty fully automatic shotgun that I decided to give you for some reason. And you just pull the firing stud. And has anybody seen the first Expendables film?
Yes.
The Terry
Nope.
Crews hallway scene.
Yeah, you
Yes.
just temporarily just turn into Terry Crews. Yeah, you like grow like a foot and a half, and just the shotgun just starts going boom, 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 boom.
Holy
And
shit.
unfortunately, some of the shells you might have loaded in might have had slightly less ball bearings or something in it, because it doesn't do quite as much damage as you would have hoped. But a few of the people do actually drop down to the ground.
When he finishes firing, Terry Crews says, "You remember this shit at Christmas?"
You motherfuckers remember this is Sanguinala.
Wait, who's Sanguine?
That made up holiday that doesn't exist yet.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we have Stavelala.
Shut up. Okay. Let's jump around to the true hero of this story. Rallis, are you enjoying hiding in the other room?
Why, yes, I am.
What would you like to do?
Burnt
What would you like for Sanguinala?
enemies,
I like the corpses of my enemies.
but I'd also like today as well.
I want to stomp Corfair out of existence.
Right. Since we're
So do
working narratively, how far can I run before I can shoot?
I I will allow up to your charge range.
My charge range, which I believe is 12.
What's your agility modifier?
4.
It's 12.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Okay.
And then
Hang on.
I
I've got it.
I need my yellow friend.
Your yellow friend and my yellow worst fucking enemy because it doesn't cooperate.
Sized for my pleasure.
I have so many issues with
Is it
everything.
supposed to be ribbed?
Stop.
He's
I
a
know,
size
it's
queen.
a glorious 45-degree arc.
Isn't it glorious?
That's everyone's pleasure.
Yes, you will hit that horde, and the guy on the heavy stubber over there, and the enforcer next to him.
Nice.
Tasty.
Those two, however, can make dodge checks because they're not hordes.
Yeah.
Heavy stubber
That's nice.
fails. Enforcer passes. So
Okay.
the enforcer ducks behind the sandbag as he sees you run in, pilot light lit on your ramshackle flamer. Remind me again how damage on flamers works on hordes.
It is. It's not damage. I still have to roll for damage as normal. But
Yes.
I get. I believe it's 1d5 plus the range divided by 4
4.
4.
number of
Yeah,
hits
range
on a
divided by
horde.
4.
Okay, so
Oh,
roll me.
simple.
Yeah, roll me. It's gonna be 1 set of damage because it's still just the 1 attack, and then we'll do the magnitude damage for the 2 hordes.
Yeah.
And I'll apply the damage to the guy in the back. 9 damage, pen 2. Thank you for your brief appearance, glorious 45-degree arc. I'm sure we'll see you later.
The guest star of the show.
Let's be fair, it's the real hero. That's what I meant when I
Obviously.
started the whole description about talking to Rallis. Okay, so the guy at the back, 9 damage, pen 2. Oh wait, so his arm goes down to that, so he got that, so he takes 4 damage.
And then he takes an agility check to not be set on fire.
Okay. He is not on fire.
Okay.
Right. You have done enough damage to damage the hordes. Roll me 2 sets of 5 plus 1d5?
5
No,
plus
1d5
1.
plus...
Yeah, 1d5 plus 5.
Yeah. Do that. Don't roll 5.
Right, because I'm an idiot, remember me how to write that into bloody this thing again. Did slash all?
Slash roll space 1d5 plus.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that one for the closest one. So you do 8 magnitude damage to that one as you basically run into the room. And I don't know why, but for some reason I'm kind of imagining you... Have you watched Archer?
No.
Hmm.
I feel like someone knows what I'm about to make the equivalent, the comparison to. There's this one character called Cyril, and he's a bit shit.
That's an understatement.
I know. Whenever he fires a gun, he just kind of closes his eyes and just screams, "Suppressing fire!" And that's kind of what I'm imagining you're doing. Except unlike him, you hit everybody.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Second squad?
Sorry, 1 sec. I can do maths. That is that. Yes, second squad. Ooh, even better. That is down to that. And I need to make a willpower save. They're fine.
Damn. Well, guys, I tried. It was fun fighting with us.
It's fine. You only partially stood out in the open. Hordes can be set on fire. I know I have to check this every time, but there is something in there about them being set on fire, I think.
I don't think that I think they can.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Oh wait, hang on. It's not in the combat section. It's in the...
Horde section in either the rule book or in the Xenos. So if you're looking in the rule book, I'll look in the Xenos book.
Yeah, I got the rule book. horde cannot be set on fire.
One of these times we'll remember that.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave like a big note somewhere that says hordes no on fire. Right, okay. That's Rallis done. Jin,
Even though it doesn't make sense.
I think it's just a case of you already do like confirmed magnitude damage off one damage roll. So giving you like more damage. I can kind of get it. I think they're kind of interpreting it as the people being set on fire is the damage.
I can get behind that, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Since it does horde damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the ones who are burning aren't enough to impact the effect of the rest of the horde.
Exactly.
Or they're dead. AKA
Jin,
horde
would
damage.
that be a charge move?
Yes, it would.
I am thoroughly surprised.
Wow. Sarcasm.
No. Go ahead. Yeah, he can't like. This is an actual tabletop. He can't take a snapshot at you. He stands up and awkwardly stares as you run directly at him.
If only it was Tau.
Ugh. Okay. Make your attack. Standard charge bonuses and such apply.
That's no aim, correct?
You can't aim on a charge, no. I think the equivalent of aiming on a charge is just making sure you run in the right direction.
Was there any modifiers besides the
Nope. You are
charge?
essentially in a one-on-one fight at the moment.
Oh, so Rod Relistus was a scattered charge the wrong way.
What?
Him retreating.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Woohoo!
You land a hit. The guy is going to attempt to... What are you fighting? That's an enforcer. He is going to try to dodge. Let's have a look. He fails. Roll damage.
I did swift attack.
You only got 1 degree of success, so you only get 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have hit him on a leg. Pen 4. Was that down to... You do 5 damage. Very nice. So you sprint at this guy, basically. You swing your power maul around, and as you half kind of somersault over the sandbag, kind of kicking out to move him back so you can get behind it, you bring your maul down in a wide swing, and it kind of impacts right on the side of his knee. You hear the sound of like buckling bone, and he's not wearing a helmet, so you can see his face, and he winces in pain, and he kind of loses his footing a bit. You thoroughly suspect he's not going to be able to walk on that leg for a while if he can actually survive the next 12 to 18 seconds. Right, who hasn't gone yet? Let's go for the guys who shot at Nast last turn, because he's kind of stood up now.
Oh boy.
Okay, so the 3 on the left. Let's start with the guardsman. He misses. Let's start with the enforcer. He also misses. Let's start with the heavy stubber. He doesn't miss.
I would like to dodge.
Let me just figure out how many times he actually hits you.
I prefer if you did not.
Oh, okay, in that case I'll just guess.
I would very much like to dodge.
Okay, hang on. Short range. He hits you 4 times. Roll your
I
dodge.
repeat. Statement repeated.
Yeah. Okay, so you dodge. Shall I assume you dive behind cover?
Yes.
Right, in that case, I will allow you to dodge 2 of them, and your AP is increased by 3 for wherever else you get hit. As you essentially jump behind, I'm going to put you there, that terminal. As you see this heavy stubber kind of brought around in your direction, you get this sixth sense of almost as if the DM is saying, I'm not actually trying to kill you, jump behind cover now. And you jump back. You see two of the shells just kind of whiff through where you were previously stood. But as you kind of jump back, you see more fly overhead. But you do hear the sound of a bullet going through a terminal, and then through you.
Through me, not into me, through me.
Yes. Don't forget your +3 AP.
Yeah. Well, the first bullet does not go through me. I think, however, the second one does. I'm still on positive.
Well, you're doing better than Callister.
It's
and
just
on
about the
that
outlook of life.
reassuring note, that really, if you think about it, we're all doing better than Callister. We're going to take a quick break because we've been going for about an hour. I'm trying to make these fights a little bit more narrative because I'm aware that just doing them as wrote, it can be quite dull. So let's see if we can finish it within another hour when we get back, shall we? So we'll be back soon. Enjoy some bloopers. Wait, do I count his two or your two? Doesn't matter. Hello, and welcome to the next episode of The Worlds That Were, the Warhammer 30k roleplay series, where everybody flubs the intro, and I forget what I'm supposed to say. Now, I had an intro, but fuck it, because they've ruined it. So, before we get, I was gotten? What, does that mean you've stopped?
No, it's still going.
Well, stop it now. Good times. Anyway, welcome back. Now, Nasta's just been perforated with projectiles. So, let us jump to... Who hasn't been yet? Let's deal with the mutants. They haven't done anything in a while. They feel kind of left out. What's their charge range, I wonder? Not great, actually. It's good enough. They are going to swarm the gentleman manning the barricades towards the south wall. That guy's going to jump on that one with you, Jin, and he's going to get in there. So let me just make some attacks. We'll start with the one next to Jin. He flubs it. The one directly below. I think he actually hits. Yes, he does. Does that guy dodge? Yes, he does. Right, now moving on to the left. Top, miss, bottom, miss. Why can't my NPCs hit anything except Nast and Callister?
Fate.
It's a genuine concern I have.
Fate.
Grotix is going to move in and he's going to try to attack both of those guys because he's got swift attack and he's kind of scary. What is his base? 45, so then it's going to be... Oh, he can't swift attack because he has to charge. So he's just going to attack the top guy. Definitely hits. Can that guy dodge? Absolutely not. Okay, I'll replace that one that he rolled on the damage with his 3 degrees of success. Becomes 16. Okay, what is this guy's damage reduction? Okay, that guy is looking particularly unhappy. Right. Callister, Nast. Yeah, that's it. You two give me -10 awareness checks.
Me as well?
I said your name.
Who?
Yeah, no, I was just confused.
Callister and Nast, -10 awareness checks.
Oh boy.
Hey boy, and I think I have.
I don't know if I can pass that, but we'll see.
I can try again with another -10 due to my skill. Is that allowed,
I mean-
Sean?
I rolled a -100. I rolled that with a -100, not a -10. But
19 degrees
So your
of
target
failure.
would have still been a 15, right?
yeah.
And yes, if you have a talent that allows you to reroll
Wait.
stuff.
How do you get a -85?
No, it's because I accidentally input -100 instead of -10. Don't worry, I rolled a 92, so I still failed.
I also rolled a 92 on my first one, actually. So
Oh Jesus, we did.
You're very in sync.
yeah, We're all blind, like usual.
Yeah. Yeah, the only person who ever sees anything is Jin, but he's kind of on the other end of the room.
Fucking some people up.
Let's jump to Lucian. He hasn't done anything in a while. What do you want to do?
So the two bad groups, how are they faring at the moment?
The one on the right is looking pretty beat up. The ones that you haven't blown huge meaty chunks out of are currently on fire, or putting themselves out of on fire. The one
So
on
the
the
one
left
on the left is.
not as bad. They are full of big, meaty, bloody chunks being blown out of them from you, but they're not on fire.
We'll do that one. What's the
Just a plus 10
Size.
size now. Still short range and everything.
I'm going to reroll that so it doesn't jam.
It wouldn't jam on a 94.
Oh, good. I'm going to reroll it anyway.
Okay. I feel like I jinxed it by mentioning that it was rolling actually quite well previously.
And I still failed. Great. I'm at 40 rounds, so not 32.
69.
Alright.
Okay. I'm assuming you include an aim in there.
Yep.
Okay. Has anybody not acted yet? There's those guys at the back, but they can't really see anybody, so I'll just leave them for now. So let's jump back around to Callister, who is now on 0 hit points and doesn't even have any grenades. I'm curious to see what his daring, cunning plan is.
He does have a hell gun.
He does. What's his ballistic skill again?
25, but he is. Oh
You are
no.
point blank.
It's not point blank. They're
Yeah, it is.
4 meters away.
I thought it was 3.
Unless, like, well, I mean,
Yeah, from the edge, it's 3.
oh my god.
Using Games Workshop rules, it's base to base.
Oh. Well, I mean, they're
Yes,
better
I
rolls.
know it's technically a different game, but I'm being nice.
Let's go pew 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 then.
Okay. Have fun.
So Callister pops up from cover again
Uh-huh.
and screams something.
Here's an important question for you. If you
Yes.
don't pop up from cover, if you stay prone, if they choose to shoot you, they will suffer a negative.
But can he even shoot them if he's prone?
Yes.
Yeah, you can fire a gun when prone.
But isn't the computer bank in the way? No? Unless, like, I'm sticking my head out of this.
I'm assuming you're gonna kind of like
Yeah.
wriggle out from around cover, fire, and then kind of wriggle back.
It seems a very Callister thing to do. And he's got, like, this really, stupid expression on his face while he's doing it, like, holding his tongue in his teeth and going,
Yeah, pretty
when
much.
he's doing it. Alright, sure. You know, he wriggles out of cover and screams, I don't know, something like, "Surprise, dirtbags!" or whatever. I don't know. It's not his accent, but whatever.
Okay.
I don't know what to
You
say.
shout surprise, dirtbags, as they all, while still looking in your direction, because they know where you are, because they shot at you and you threw grenades at them. Surprisingly, they don't look surprised.
So,
If anything, they look confused.
I have enough. That wriggling didn't cost a half action, did it?
It's narrative wriggling.
Okay. So it's a half aim, point blank. We're gonna fire in full auto. Fuck these
Okay.
dudes. No
You
other
sure you don't
bonuses.
want to go semi so you don't lose that 10?
Yeah, what's the chances I'm gonna get like a whole bunch of hits anyway?
I mean, if you roll like a 1.
I know, right? I'll be so mad. Aww. I had a modified target of 65 and I roll a 70.
Did you add a size modifier?
No. How big is the
Yes.
size?
Their size modifier is 10.
So I hit once.
Congratulations, you hit once.
Oh my god, I passed the ballistic skill test.
And it wasn't grenade based.
Yeah. And I do 1 point
You
of
do a whole 1 magnitude damage.
excellent.
Excellent.
That is my turn.
Okay. Who do I want to do next? Rallis.
Hello.
Half the room is still currently slightly on fire as a result of your previous turn, I guess. Now what do you want to do?
I will.
I have, however, just realised I forgot half the guards on the right side of the room. So they're going to shoot at you, Rallis. So bear with me a sec. Let's
Okay.
start with the standard guardsman. He hits once. Do you want to try and dodge?
Now I'll take up.
Cool. Do you even take damage? I don't think you do.
No.
Cool. The Kyvan Enforcer is now going to shoot you with his hell gun. No, he's not. The guy with the heavy stubber is going to bring it around and try to unload on you as well, because you just almost set him on fire, and he's not very happy about that. Oh, no. As the heavy stubber on the right side of the room jams. Fuck.
But you know, metal gets fucked up when heat ever gets applied.
Cool. Right, now you can take your next turn.
Way. I will. To there. Move to there.
Uh-huh.
And, well, second versus similar to the first.
Should I assume you basically hit the same targets?
Basically, yeah.
What's Lucian mumbling?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, cool. Right. So, yeah, just leave that line there. That was actually kind of useful. So, kind of like that.
Yeah, just hitting as many of them as I can.
Right, okay. I'm going to make 2 agility tests to see if those guys on the far side can dodge. So,
Okay.
guy on the heavy stubber rolls a natural 1, so he's fine. And the Kyvan Enforcer rolled an 83, so he's not fine. Now, roll damage for me. Let's see if you actually damage the hordes. You do. Roll in the exact same damage dice as before. So the Kyvan Enforcer takes 9 damage, pen 2. I don't know if that actually hurts him. Because that puts down to that. You do a staggering 1 wound on the Kyvan Enforcer.
It's another percentage set him on fire. I mean, he was
let me just
hit.
make that agility test. Is it just flat agility? Is it not
Flat
modified?
agility, yeah.
He is on fire.
Well, hey, that's enough then.
Yeah. Right, now roll the magnitude damage for the 2 hordes. Okay, I'll assume that's for the closer one, and then do the back one. Okay. So, the horde closest to you... while repeatedly set on fire, they must be some of the most highly drilled soldiers this side of Kayavar. This side being not on it at all. So they hold their ground. They are looking pretty shook. You think at this point it might be more just adrenaline than training kicking in, just trying to keep them alive at this point. Most of them are on fire or heavily burned, but they're still going. The horde at the back is incinerated to a man.
Jesus.
That man is fucked. Just, oh
Yeah,
boy.
that one man,
Yeah.
he just lies down and pretends to be dead. And he wishes he was.
Oh god.
Also, can I duck behind the computer I'm standing next to?
I will allow it.
Well, hey.
Why am I being so nice today? I don't know. Maybe it's because I know what's still yet to come. Anyway. Nast.
Yes. I would like to take a half action to just pop a cap in the ass, as we say.
Singular?
A singular cap, my last cap in this bundle
I thought
of
you said you had 2
bullets.
left.
No, I have 1 left.
Oh, okay. I believe you're still point blank.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have not moved.
Go for
Can I start reloading on a half action? If
it.
it's like,
Yes, I will allow it.
Hey. Yeehaw. Alright, so for size bonus, by the way,
Uh,
at this point.
10.
Nice.
Don't get your 10 to scatter.
That 1 cap hits,
Okay.
and I think does 1 more. Does it? Or does it 2 more?
Just 1.
Alright, so two hits, 2 damages.
Roll. Yep, 2 damage.
1, 2. Yep. And yeah, I start reloading.
Hang on, I'm just need to make sure you actually do damage there.
Nah, just take it.
Oh, yeah,
Assume
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine.
You pull the trigger and you see 2 gentlemen that were stood slightly too close together for regulation spacing. You suspect they were very close. Get
Well,
shredded
being the
by
keyboard.
buckshot. At least they die in each other's arms and intestines and bits of liver.
Yeah, as they would have wanted, I'm sure.
It's just a big over romanticized pile of man mush.
Fuck.
That is not a sentence I thought I was going to say this week.
Nice.
Oh god. Oh. Yeah, that's my turn. Oh, that's technically not my turn. That's by action.
And then you're going to spend another like half action to reload your.
Reloaded.
You didn't aim in that, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move on to the squads now because you guys have been kicking the shit out of them and they're not happy about it. There is one squad that is going to turn and try to shoot at Nast. That's the one that he's just unloaded into.
Oof.
They look at the pile of, and they're like, "No, unknown god 2 and 3. How dare you, criminal scum!" So they bring around their lads' weapons and shoot you.
That's-
at point blank.
Quite fair, actually.
I mean, you've done it twice to them. I figured it's
Yeah.
only fair they have a go.
Yeah, I kind of deserve it. It's fine. No hard feelings.
It's just not fair. It's just not fair. They somehow miss. And because they're a horde, they only get the 1 attack. Because of their size modifier. So they miss.
So I'm crouching here for 10.
Yeah, the squad behind you, however, is actually, it's going to try to shoot at Lucian again, because he's the one that's been hurting them.
Hey.
They miss as well, because Sean can't have fun. The squad...
It's not like you're rolling bad either.
No, it's just their stats aren't great, and that one has to deal with the obscurement from the mist on you. Right, so the squad on the bottom right is... Can it really get a line of sight on Rallus? It can't. So they're going to perform a tactical maneuver of move slightly further away. And who can they see? Can't see Jin, but they don't want to shoot their friend. They're going to shoot at Callister as well. Not
Save me,
sorry.
Jeebus!
Sorry, they're going to shoot at Nast. Actually, no. From where they... No, they're going to try to shoot at Lucian as well.
Hey.
So, moving on. Who is left? Jin. You can have your attacks now if you want.
Thank you.
You You have a +10 ganging up bonus on that gentleman at the bottom.
Sweet.
Bear in mind that once you're done, they're going to try to hit back.
That's why I'm only doing a half aim.
Makes sense?
Shit.
Would you like to fate point that?
Yes.
I'm assuming you're swift attacking as well, by the way.
Yes, I am.
Cool.
There we go.
Okay, so that will net you... 60, unfortunately, that's still only 2 hits. Let me just see if he can dodge. He cannot, so roll your 2 sets of damage. This is the gentleman that you thwat. He's dead. He's very dead. He's very, very dead.
Good.
Now, speaking of which, it's those guards, and they're going to try to fight back against these mutants. So, the one closest to you, Jin, on the right, he is going to pull out his powered combat knife and he's going to try to shank it into the throat of the oversized, possibly subhuman something or other. We're not entirely sure what they are. They might actually just be big shaved gorillas. Fairly sure he misses that. No, he actually scores a hit. Can the mutant dodge? No! Yay! Damage! Okay, that mutant is looking quite unhappy. But still alive. So now on the left side of the room, we have the enforcers fighting Grotix and his 2 attendants. So starting on the top, that's a hit. Can the mutant dodge? That's the exact same roll and is a yes. Now on the bottom, can that guy hit? Yes. Can that mutant dodge? Yes. Really exciting turn there, guys. Okay. Nast and Callister again. Just a flat awareness check now, please.
Save me!
97. It's got worse.
You can still re-roll with the -10.
Yeah, let's do that one. We are close. I could spend a fate point for. Oh.
I have to roll under a 5 then.
Is
Why?
this worth spending a fate point on?
I have
don't-
fucking cataracts. That's what I have.
Well, it's audio based.
My eardrums popped.
Probably. It's all those dud
Oh.
grenades you've been throwing. Okay, so you both failed. Oh, okay. Moving on. Who should I do now? Dun 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 dun. Let's roll back around to Callister. What does Callister want to do?
That was a good question. Poke out of cover again and shoot the guys nearest to me.
Go ahead.
So we have hit. How big is that horde knife? The one that's within point blank range?
+10.
Okay, so half aim, point blank, semi-auto, modifier, +10. Ammo, semi, normal. Well, I jam.
Yes, you do.
I just have no luck today.
You really don't. It's okay. You still internalize the reassuring thought that if you unplug it, you can still use it as a club.
Oh my god.
No. I mean, technically, yes. Improvised weapon, I guess? Please don't do that.
I won't.
Okay. Let's deal with the entrenched positions on the left and right of the room. So the heavy gunner on the right, he's going to try to unjam his gun. He does not. The Enforcer is on fire, actually, now that I think about it. So he takes 2 points of damage. Double what the actual flamethrower did to him, and he's going to try to put himself out.
Willpower check first.
He rolled an 8.
So willpower passed.
Yes, so he's going to try to put himself out now.
Okay.
He's no longer on fire.
Damn.
Yep. But that is his entire turn. And then the Standard Guardsman is also going to try to shoot at Jin. And hits twice. Jin, would you like to dodge?
Yes.
Do a dodge.
No modifiers, correct?
You are correct.
I dodge.
You do dodge. You do done dodge good. Okay, and now on the left side. The Standard Guardsman is going to... He's going to try to shoot... He's not really got great line of sight on anybody, so he's going to try to shoot Nast. He's going to hit once. Nast, would you like to try to dodge? This is a Standard Guardsman.
Is there anybody who hasn't shot yet?
The Enforcer and the Heavy Stubber.
I'll keep it.
You'll take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cover?
+3.
Okay. Just asking if I had it. So that's yeah.
You good?
I'm still. Well, you say that word, but yes.
Are you above 0?
Yes.
Okay, then you're still better than Callister.
I just feel that's how his action.
He's lost so much blood, he's just started mumbling.
Isn't that just what he normally does?
Yeah, if anything, it might be relieving pressure on his inflamed brain. He might actually gain some IQ after this.
Who knew? Bloodletting. It actually works.
Doctors for most of the Middle Ages. They thought they knew that. Okay,
Yeah.
now the Kyvan Enforcer. He hits you once. Do you want to try to dodge?
Oh well. What's his weapon?
The Hell Gun.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I will attempt it. I will attempt to dodge it.
Okay. I will give you a +10 because you are partially concealed behind the terminals.
Woohoo! Hey! I'll reroll.
Okay.
Yeppa.
There you go. And now the Heavy Stubber is going to shoot you. Or try to.
Oh no.
It hits you once.
I will
Take it.
not do anything because
You will
I
fucking
already
take
dodged.
it.
I block it.
Oh, come on! It's not fair!
I think it's entirely fair.
Do you actually take any damage?
No, because of cover. Oh, what the fuck? I just opened my door and the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life just ran across the.
I'm glad I'm not there.
Oh,
want
right,
to be
okay.
here.
Now. Oh, who to do next? Let's jump back down to Lucian. Lucian hasn't done anything in a while.
What the actual fuck?
Can you, like, have a panic attack quietly? Or I'll shoot you again.
Don't worry, I'm muted myself.
You want me to hit something? Or...
It's your turn.
All right, you kind of like stopped in the mid thought type of thing, so I wasn't sure if you were done talking
right,
or if you
yeah,
were waiting. All right, I'm gonna shoot that one that's in the.
Oh, quick heads up. The smoke will no longer be providing you any concealment after this.
All right, well in that case, I'm gonna move there and use the wall as cover,
Uh-huh.
and then shoot this one that's right here.
Go for it. No size modifier.
Really?
Yep. That's how low the magnitude is, but they passed the willpower save to not break.
Oh, in that case. We'll do that wall for cover.
That's metagaming. Actually, no, I suppose you would be able to see how many of them there are.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Carry on.
And shoot that one.
Go for it.
So we've been kind of shooting back and forth at each other and not doing much.
Yeah.
What's their size at this point?
Plus 10.
Cool.
Nice. Obviously, the horde can't dodge, so you get 50, 40, 30, 20, 4 hits. Substitute the 1 for the 4.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
Mm,
I mean, it's better than nothing.
better than nothing. We'll go with that.
I mean, if you want, I can always refer back to the time when Callister threw a grenade at a group of people that did nothing.
True.
And then all the times Ronan has punched someone and it's done nothing. Okay. Very nice. Very, very, very
Yeah, but he's about to get power armor, so that'll give him a little bit more punching power.
Yes. Although, that being said, he has also got his brass knuckles with spikes on them that I gave him last session, or the session.
I do, just don't want to attack hordes with that.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Say, man.
Right, okay. Now let's deal with the squads, because it's been a while since they did anything. Actually, no, it's not. Nast, do you? You can still spend half action to finish reloading your shotgun.
Yeah, and I'd like to spend a half action to fully automatic into the horde right below.
It seems like a reasonable response.
Yeah, they tried to shoot at me.
Yeah.
And didn't
So-
hit me, unlike the heavy stubber, but the heavy stubber is far away, so I'm gonna take my anger out on them.
Seems unhealthy, but I'll allow it.
What is? So 30 for point blank,
10 for scatter.
10 for scatter. Any size bonus?
10.
10, which then gets negated again for -10, so it's plus 40.
Yep.
Gang it, no. Let's see.
No, unfortunately, you don't get ganging up for ranged weapons.
Oh. That's 52. So how many is that? That's
80, 70, 60. It's 2 additional hits. So 3 sets of damage. Nope.
because I also get
5 sets of damage.
5. Yeah, because I get 2 for every. So how many
Don't
degrees
forget.
success is it?
It's additional 1 for every degree of success, up to a
Yeah.
max of 3. You have
But it's
2
also
degrees-
fully automatic, so yeah.
Yeah, so 3 for your just degree of success, and an additional 2 for your scatter quality. So 5 hits in total.
Hey. 1, 2, fuck, 3, 4, 5. I'd like to replace the one with the degree of success, whatever that is.
It would be 3. So
Yep.
it is enough. Okay. So once again, anyone who was paying attention to that side of the room just sees Nas stand there, bouncing his pecs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Remember this for Christmas.
And somehow, almost as if seeing this fourth wall trans-dimensional like cosplay that Nasta's doing, turning himself into Terry Crews repeatedly, their morale is just shattered. They have seen explosions going off. They've seen the right side of the room encased in fire. They can hear heavy stubbers jamming over there. They can hear heavy stubbers shooting at them from over there. They can see mutants swarming the south side of the room. They just break and disappear because the game doesn't really
Hordes.
explain how breaking hordes don't just turn into smaller enemies that you could then hypothetically try to shoot at, but they're just gone. They just like burrow small like guard holes.
To be fair, I unloaded a clip, reloaded, and then unloaded another clip into them.
They die of embarrassment because we aren't even trying that hard.
Shut up. I am.
I mean, 3 of you are hugging consoles like they're, I don't know, some kind of actual protection. Okay. At the top end of the room, Nast and Callister, you hear someone finally shout, I've got it! The password is password, but it's 2 5s instead of S's.
What?
And the 2
Oh.
metal cases at the back of the room click open. And the room is filled suddenly with an increasing sound of bzzz,
Oh, more bees!
as some bioshredder swarms are released from their protective casing.
Not the bees!
Okay. Rallis.
Right, let's see. So,
Not the
if
bees.
my computer would work.
Ah,
Um,
they're in my eyes.
right, can I just like is it like a solid bank of desks or is like actual gaps between them like shown on the picture?
There are spaces between them. Otherwise, I don't know what Callister has been hiding between.
Right, cool. I will shimmy myself behind there.
Uh-huh.
Well, probably there.
Right. Shall I start drawing lines? Right. Remember that black thing in the middle of the room is floor to ceiling.
Fire goes around cover, it's fine. Alright then, I'll aim there. So it still technically goes around. Or if that's not correct, I'll just aim straight instead.
Hang on. It's like I'm okay if it making it work if it works. If you know what I mean. Show me where you were aiming again.
Well, if she wants to go around, that'll be the bottom part.
Just kind of like that.
Yeah.
No, I just based on the angles and
Yeah.
where the column is and stuff, you're gonna have to aim for like over here.
Alright, that's fine. I will aim this way then.
Okay. So like that, would you say?
Yeah. Does that hit there?
Hit the swarm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just aim straight forward then, and that'll like hit the squad of guardsmen. Well, troopers. Squad of bees. I don't think it reaches this guy, so he's safe.
No, the range is 20 meters, so it's like
Yeah.
them and them.
Yeah, just be these two then.
Actually, in all fairness, if you angle it right, you might be able to. Can you hit the? No, you can't really hit the people on the right side. The angle is just all wrong.
I can hit the
Okay.
box.
Right. Nothing. Great. Nothing in there can actually make any kind of dodge or be set on fire. So just roll damage for me. Okay. Wrong character sheet. What's that damage reduction? Right, okay. You damage both, so roll the magnitude damage for me.
So I'll do the troopers first.
Yeah. Okay. And then do the swarm. Very nice. So, as you kind of shimmy between the consoles to move that little bit closer, you bring up your handy-dandy homemade flamer, and you basically just pop it on top of the terminal in front of you, kind of one-handed, and you just slowly wave as the squad kind of brings their rifles up to kind of fire in your vague direction. They see you stood there, and you just hear someone just go, "Oh no!" You pull the trigger, and this spout of flame just erupts. The person who was stood closest to you is just entirely enveloped, and they just turn to ash basically in front of you. The rest of them are consumed by the torrent of flame, and they try to like put themselves out and drop to the ground and stop, drop, and roll and all that. But what they do is they stop, they drop, and they stop. So they dead. The flames reach the far side of the room. You can hear the terminals between you and the backside sparking and cracking and firing off as the heat damages the circuitry and the screens and all the internal mechanics. Similarly, you see some of the Bioshredder swarm, some of the closer drone units to you just start popping off. Dozens of them just go. You done?
Yep.
Okay. Jin. Let's do it.
Yes. Okay. I charge that guy.
I will allow it because I know you can zigzag charge because this game is dumb. You will get a ganging up bonus for the mutants.
Woohoo!
Yeah, ganging up. Hey, do you know what's great? Peer pressure. Wow, we are sending so many positive messages this episode.
I know, right?
I'm really glad we're being sponsored by Pampers.
And Johnson's baby oil.
So
Only the
technically
finest
that's-
flame of fuel.
Technically, that's 2 degrees, correct?
It is, yes. So you... let me see if he
2
dodges.
hits. Okay.
Unfortunately, he does dodge one of them, but you still get 1 hit because... Oh, wait, no, hang on, you charged.
Yup.
You can't swift attack on a charge. So unfortunately, he dodges the attack. Okay. No, you only get 1 attack on the charge.
Okay.
Unless you got like preternatural speed.
Which he doesn't yet. Okay, let's deal with the mutants.
Hold on a
Because they
second.
really haven't done anything in a while.
So what happened to him? I did damage.
No, you didn't. Because you charged. You can't swift attack on a charge. So you scored 1 hit, but he dodged it.
Okay.
So, mutants. The one next to you, Jim, again.
I think you can swift attack on a charge.
We've
Can you?
done it before.
You can't
That's
lightning
all.
attack without a talent, but you can swift attack.
I
Yeah,
might have done,
we've-
I might have done
We've done it the entire match.
Yes, but
I've been charging and attacking.
you have to remember, Evan, I am only human. I am prone to make mistakes.
I mean, we did have to look up the fire thing for hordes, and this is like the 15th time we've used fire on hordes. So I mean,
Yeah, 1 sec. Yes, you may make a standard attack, swift attack, or all-out attack. So yes, you do hit him once. Let's have a look. 15 damage.
That's
pen.
crazy. You can combine a charge with a Space Marine's killing strike.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, that's nasty. Anyway,
Rowan's like the possibilities.
Possibility.
Yes, the-
Be right back.
Throwing her heretic Astartes at you guys.
okay, so that is where did you hit? You rolled a 53, so you hit him in the body. Pen 4. Where's the character sheet? Here we go. Pen 4. So it goes down to 9 damage. 9 damage. That guy is looking incredibly concerned by the fact that a large chunk of his torso is currently lying on the floor in a smouldering heap of evaporating blood. Somehow, he is still alive, despite my slightly graphic descriptions. Now the mutant's going to try to hit him. And fails. And then on the other side, the mutant on the top side of Grotix is going to try to hit that guy. Succeeds. That guy doesn't dodge. So many character sheets. And damage. Sure. 16. Oh yeah, that guy's dead. He the mutant there, he grabs his big 2-handed sort of great axe thing. It looks like the blade itself is made out of a repurposed like cargo truck bonnet, which has been like taken off a vehicle and sharpened to a point. So he swings it down and basically partially bisects this guy. His left arm and the sort of diagonal cut of his torso just kind of flop. Well, still mostly attached at the hip. So there's just a man that kind of resembles a fleshy X just lying on the floor. blood and other bodily fluids just kind of spewing out. This show is really not family friendly.
No, it's Warhammer 40k. No one can make it family friendly, no matter how many child's books you put out.
Yeah, Games Workshop. We're trying to educate you. Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor us as we
We'll
rip
ditch,
and tear into
we
your...
will ditch Pampers and Johnson's baby oil for you.
No,
Okay.
Papa's.
Take us on as we just constantly insult your entire fucking
Well, I can't
franchise.
afford this much baby all on my own without the sponsorship.
Brothers, we are custodians now.
No, no, no. Stop it. Okay, the mutants are done. Callister.
I thought you said the memes are done, and I said, no, they're only just beginning.
No, the memes will never be done.
There's no end. There's only a beginning.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Right, let's see what we got going on.
There is one currently active squad of troops. The two entrenched positions on the left and right side of the room. The two biospreader swarms on the north side, and another entrenched position on the north side there.
I am going to use tactical advance to move into cover over, hold on,
In the middle?
over here.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I don't know if I can make it that far. That's 12 meters away. Hold on. What's my... I probably don't have the movement for that. Shit.
Be like 8.
Yeah. Tactical advance could only go 8.
You could
Shit.
run.
I could, but that wouldn't give me... Ah, who's gonna overwatch on me? I'll go crazy. That's... No, I don't. There we go.
Okay.
And that's it. That's my turn.
So I will now bear in mind that anyone shooting at you suffers a -20.
Yay.
Yay! Okay, let's deal with these entrenched positions. So, starting on the right, the guy's going to try to ungam? He's going to try to ungam his Jun. He fails. The Enforcer is going to try to shoot at Rallus. He succeeds. Rallus, would you like to dodge?
No.
This is the guy shooting with the Hell Gun.
Heavy Stubber hasn't shot yet, has it?
The Heavy Stubber is still jammed.
Yes, then I will.
Okay, go for it.
No.
Do you want to reroll?
No, I'll take it. We'll see what happens. Well, that's definitely a thing.
Do you actually take damage? He says, knowing you probably do.
Alright, so let's see. So... Hehehe.
Is that a nervous, I'm actually in a lot of pain laugh, or a nervous, oh, I'm going to annoy Sean because I still don't take damage?
I'm on one wound.
Okay, I just want to make a quick count here. Callister, you are on 0, correct?
Yes.
Right, Rallus, you're on 1.
Correct.
Nast?
3.
Okay. Jin?
Yes.
How many wounds have you got left?
I haven't taken anything that I know of.
Okay, we'll check your sheet anyway because you knocked in criticals last session.
On my sheet, I have still at 8 out of 9. So
Yes,
nothing was
'cause
changed on my sheet.
You got healed by Lucian, who I'm fairly sure hasn't been hit in quite a while, so I'm not really concerned about it.
I'm at 12.
Yeah. Everything's going fine.
This is fine.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, so where are people then? Callister's over there, Rallus is over there, Nas is over there.
Jin's there. But Jin is mostly okay. Right. In
Yeah, I'm
terms
not
of
worried about Jin.
position on the right, the standard guardsman's going to try to shoot at that mutant and misses. In trench position on the left, standard guardsman is going to try to shoot at Callister with a -20. He misses. The enforcer is going to try to shoot at Callister with the -20.
Yay.
Let me double check. He hits you once. Would you like to attempt to dodge?
I would.
Please dodge.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
I haven't rolled the damage yet.
Oh, is that 12? Not the damage?
That's the damage I did to Rallus.
Fuck.
I will give you a +10 to dive behind the terminal.
Sure.
Because I don't actually want to kill you this session. Yet.
I mean, I still have one more fate point to burn.
Do you really want to burn all your fate points in
No,
the
I
prologue?
don't. I don't want to burn all my fate
Fucking
points.
prologue. Okay, so he doesn't hit you for merciful GM reasons. The heavy
Yay.
stubber is going to try to shoot at Nast. It hits him once. Nast, would you like to attempt to dodge? Say yes. Nast?
Bastion, are you
Yeah, sorry.
muted?
Music. And music. Yeah. Yeah. Half move up. No, fuck.
No. Would you like to dodge?
Yes.
Yes, you would. Okay, you're
I
fine.
do.
You basically just like duck back behind the bank of terminals as the heavy stubber continues to perforate the wall on the far side of the chamber. Okay, now you can have your go, Nast.
Yay. Half move. No. What? No. What? Nay. Damn it. Well, what's it worth if I can't even beat point blank? God. Because I moved there, it's not point blank, is it?
If you move to
5
there,
up. I can half move 5.
yeah, no, sorry, I can't even jangle that. That's just within 3.
Well, I
feet.
guess I'll just sprint 30 meters in that direction. Yeah, well, we're not all as privileged as having a flamer, so yeah, I'm gonna move half up, stay in cover, of course.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna just shoot them once.
It's short range
By,
at least. That's
by the way,
+10.
if it makes you any more comfortable, I'm also out of ammo.
That makes me very much less comfortable.
But we have
Swarms of
such a good sponsor.
things, yes.
But I haven't
single shot.
plugged it into my veins yet.
Oh, shit.
Size modifier.
10.
So that's 30. Single shot. Yada yada. Yep.
Where are you getting the 30 from?
+1 from shot, +1 from single shot, +1 from size. +10, sorry.
Are you doing single shot?
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
You know, if it can't be point blank, it's not even worth it, you know.
You can do semi.
No, I can't. It doesn't have a semi. It's full or nothing.
Right, it doesn't.
It's all or nothing. So 1 hit and 1 additional hit because shotgun.
Yes.
1, 2.
Okay.
And I assume, yeah, only 2, so yeah. Not worth changing anything.
And once again, the strange reality warping appear. It's a good thing the Imperium isn't here yet. Because if an Inquisitor or a Librarian or the Emperor or literally anybody saw Nast repeatedly changing his form into like a 7-foot-tall, muscly former like football player, they would get very concerned and probably kill him straight away. Clearly, this group of individuals has a very similar thought, because they think there's something unnatural about how much he's randomly changing his shape just because he's using a fully automatic shotgun now.
That
And
happens.
once again, for reasons that the game can't explain, that squad just ceases to functionally exist.
Yeah, you know, that one shotgun shell really just tore them all apart. Just, you
Yeah,
know,
it was
ping
full.
shells.
Someone didn't actually load it with like buckshot and propellant. It's actually just full of some strange hallucinogenic, which just makes them incredibly scared for no discernible reason.
And then they pop like bubbles because that's
And
what
then
wolves
and then they pop like the end of the first Kingsman film.
I love that.
great scene.
It's
I love
filled with scarecrows.
it. Yeah. Like ravens fly out of their popping heads.
Ah, we better guard those ravens.
Oh, I hate you so much. Right. Let's deal with some Bioshredder swarms.
No.
I prefer the ravens.
That's a shame. So this group is going to move directly next to and potentially on top of Nast. And this group is basically just going to fly down to a roundabout there because it's technically not in charge range. So we'll just put it there. Nast! You gotta get cut up, my friend.
Hey, cutting is a very unhealthy and socially unacceptable thing. We should not, joke about it.
Yeah, let's not make a joke about that one. Even I have a line.
God damn it.
I don't think my roommate put my ground up orphans in my coffee. Anyway, moving on. It's going to try to attack you. Shock.
Shock. Horror. Fascination.
It hits. Actually, you can't dodge this. It's a horde.
Don't worry, I already used my dodge.
I know.
I just saw fucking Sebastian's Nast speaks. Everyone sounds like communist propaganda.
Okay, so 11
Pen
damage.
V?
10. It's for variable. I've given it like a various depending on like how many of them are left. Pen
Pen
3.
Vendetta? 3? Okay.
Pen vindictive.
Yes. I assume I don't have cover against melee.
You don't have cover against a cloud of melee attacks.
Ha. Who'da thunk it? So
Do you
3,
take
so
damage off that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Yes.
Cool. When
Where
you're
do
done
they hit?
body, it's always body with hordes.
Minus
When you're
1.
done calculate... Oh, you're on what?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Okay. Just while I see what that does, just make a toughness test for me as well.
Oh no. That's a ballistic test. That's not toughness.
That's not what I asked for.
I can spend a fate point to succeed, which I will.
Are you sure?
I don't know what it does, and I'm on minus HP, and I'm very scared, so yes.
Okay. Well, minus 1. There is no effect. Fuck
Okay.
you, 1 level of rending critical damage. Fuck you. In all fairness, it's a case of if you're not wearing armor, you take 1 level of fatigue. If you are wearing armor, nothing. But okay. Moving on to... Let's do Lucian now.
So I should move to one of the 3 of them and try to do some sort of medical. However,
Yes.
fuck the bioswarms.
Please don't set fire to the one I'm in.
I don't have fire. That's for Ellis.
Good.
Do I take a negative for shooting into this thing?
Yes, because you're shooting into close combat.
How big is it?
Plus 10.
Yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna... Did I see that the 2 of them came out? Or did I only see the 1?
I'm going to say that you are generally aware to know that there are 2 sources of loud buzzing noises.
Alright, so I'm gonna do...
Either that or you can hear Riles going, too close, too close, too close, too close!
What is... Alright, so I'm gonna move to there.
Okay,
And then shoot
Yep.
that one.
go for it. No size modifier on that one.
Okay. This ought to be utterly and completely non-spectacular.
Say what?
This isn't gonna go well.
Ah, okay. I mean, you never know. It might.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Who is still alive? Who hasn't done anything yet? The entrenched position on the north side of the room is going to start shooting at you guys. They don't really care about shooting into close combat because they're not going to possibly hit a living friend. So, Enforcer on
Hey.
the far left
Be lives matter.
misses. They are still going to suffer the minus 20. 30.
Minus 20.
They're still going to suffer the minus 20 for shooting into close combat, so that guy misses. Enforcer on the right is going to try to shoot. Well, actually, he's going to shoot Rallis because. Actually, no, he can't. He's also going to try to shoot Nast. He also misses.
Hey,
And the Heavy Stubber is also going to try to shoot Nast.
I did
And
take
also
cover before
misses.
bees.
They
Hey,
all missed. Don't even worry about it.
I'm worrying just about not that. About something very distinctly different. And yellow.
Okay. Who hasn't gone in a while? Rallis did that. Callister moved there. Nast moved there. You just.
What about the mutants?
They went just after Jin, and Jin's going to go
Oh.
now. So.
Well then.
Jin, you're up.
Okay. I will be
He sounds so enthused. Do you hear that? Like, okay.
attacking
That
that
guy.
guard again. Yep.
Plus 10 ganging up bonus.
Oof.
Ouch.
Nope.
No rerolls?
I could, yeah.
Do you want to?
Might as well.
Fair.
Hey, there we go.
That's 2 hits as well. No. That's 1 hit. Sorry, I looked at the
One.
wrong number. Let me see if you can dodge. Nope. Roll damage. He's dead. He's definitely dead. As you basically bring your power mace up, and in like a backhand swing, just kind of knock out the other half of his torso. So now there's just 2 kind of chunks of man torso on the floor, and the rest of the
Yay!
corpse just kind of falls in the middle.
Good, finally. Tough bastard.
Well, he is wearing the same armor as you. Okay. Right, let's deal with some mutants. Can I reach that? Yes, that mutant is going to be very brave and try to hit that swarm. This mutant, I don't think he can charge far enough. He can't. Can he? I don't think he can. He can, actually. Sweet. He's going to get in there. He's going to charge that swarm as well. They're both in there. That guy's going to move down there. Right, so I'll deal with the 2 attacking the horde. I'm not going to give them a ganging up bonus because it's a horde. So mutant on the left, misses. Mutant on the right, hits. Hordes can't dodge. Well, I mean, it's unfortunate that it's a horde because that is a terrifyingly high amount of damage. But he does 1 magnitude damage. Okay, and then 2 hordes on the bottom left attacking that 1 guard. It's a hit, doesn't dodge. Does the other guy hit? They both hit. So both of these on the guard on the bottom. He's also very dead. Grotnix is going to spend his turn running towards. Oh, actually, can he charge? Oh, damn it. He's just going to run straight at that entrenched position. And he's going to try attacking them next turn. Right. Moving around. let's deal with Callister. What do you want to do? What can you do? What are you useful for?
I'd like to know that as well. Let's go help Grotux. Can I charge?
Try
Yes,
the
I
right
can.
side? Okay, never mind.
There we go. Callister
Great.
screams, "Incoming!" to Grotux as he sort of weaves around him and
As
into
you run
this dude.
towards him, he drops down on all fours and covers his head, expecting artillery fire.
What he hears is probably going to be a solid thunk or a whiff as I hit or miss.
Okay.
So it's a charge, which means I don't get that thing. I could combine it with null out attack, but I don't want to do that
Because you like having reactions.
because I like having reactions. So it's just going to be a straight up standard attack with my spike, brass knuckles. No aim. Charge.
Charge.
No mod. Oh, I don't get a modifier for this, right? Since it's like 2-on-2 here.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
also technically not engaged in the fight yet. He just ran up.
Oh, okay. My hand falls off.
Your brass knuckle jams. You can spend the rest of your next turn trying to unjam it.
Yes, I will do so.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to deal with the entrenched positions. So, starting on the right, that guy is once again going to try to unjam his heavy stubber. I think that actually might be a pass. Fuck me, that's a pass. But that's his whole turn. Okay, kind of an enforcer. He is going to try and shoot at one of those mutants. He misses. No, that's a hit. The mutant doesn't dodge either. I can do basic maths. It's fine. So that mutant is definitely dead. As the kind of an enforcer, basically, he brings up his kind of underslung held gun, aims it for a second, pulls the trigger, and this deep, kind of thick crimson beam of energy just kind of shoots out and basically just goes through this mutant's arm and straight into his chest. The arm drops off, and then the mutant just falls back, and blood starts pooling out of the partially cauterized wound.
Oh no!
The Kyvan guard is just going to try to shoot at Jin. He misses. Yay.
Yay.
On the left side, the guy that you just tried to punch Callister is going to try to stab you back.
Oh boy.
He hits. Would you like to use one of your also trusty reactions?
I would.
Then do it.
Parry.
Go for it.
Come on. Parry, 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 parry. There you are. What the hell is my fucking rolls today? Oh my god. Oh, I've got no fate points remaining, so it hits. Pen 0. God.
Yeah.
It does 1 fucking damage to me. Critical. What'd you hit?
Right leg.
Right leg. Alright. Critical whatever to the right leg. I don't know what he's using. Rending?
Yes.
Oh boy.
What critical level are you on?
-1.
Oh, it doesn't do anything.
Really?
Yeah, you're wearing armor.
Oh god, yeah. Thank god.
Remember that shouting I did at the Biostrider swarms because they do rending damage?
Yeah.
Nast's wearing armor. Like a cook. Speaking of which, Nast, it's your go. Oh wait, actually, no, hang on. Kind of an enforcer is going to try to stab Grodux. He does. Grodux is going to try to dodge. He doesn't.
What happens if I take that mask off? It'll be incredibly painful. You're a big man. You can handle it. For you.
The in placed position is going to try to shoot at. Actually, he's not going to use the heavy stubber. He is very aware of the fact that there is a huge fucking mutant right there. He's going to pull out his gun and try to shoot him. Yes, with the -20, and he misses. Not enough to hit the enforcer, though. Nast, now it's your go.
Well, Nas looks around, sees the space area, and decides to take the easy way out and eats the last shell from his shotgun. No. How can I just run away?
You can take the disengage action.
How far can I move on the disengage action?
Half move.
A half move. Oof. Oof.
But if you just take a full move without disengaging, I get a free attack.
When's the bee's turn?
Who knows?
Hmm?
I haven't been keeping track.
Oh.
I'm assuming
Well-
after a few other people have gone.
I'm going to disengage then.
Cool, go for it.
And I'm going to take the fetal position behind cover.
Okay,
No, I'm just going to take cover.
yeah. Rallis,
Yo.
what you gonna do?
When the beast come for you.
Ah, goddamn.
Right, I have a very bad idea.
Aha.
I will throw a grenade there.
Okay. Give me a ballistic check.
I will half aim first.
Give me a +10 ballistic check.
God help us all.
Somewhere off in the not necessarily that far distance, the Emperor is just kind of rubbing his temple. And he's just like, I'm trying.
Is it short range or?
What's your strength?
My max distance is 9. Sorry, so I doubt it is.
No.
No. Is a standard attack? That's one shot, I guess.
Sure. Don't think you get those with thrown weapons, but I'll let you have it. Because I don't want you to blow yourself up. Or more importantly, anybody else.
It didn't roll for some reason.
No, it didn't. Just do a ballistic skill test on your main sheet, and just add +10, +20 because you're aiming. There you go. It doesn't scatter. Right. Roll me 3 sets of 2d10. Okay. Roll a d100. Just to confirm that critical on that last grenade.
It's a success.
Okay, roll a d10. Oh well, it's still another magnitude. So, this is explosive damage. So, in order, you do 2, 4, 6, 7 magnitude damage to a group that has a magnitude of 4. That
I can live with
swarm, yeah, oddly enough, I thought you would. That swarm is essentially either from the concussive force just kind of buffeting their wings or whatever, or the actual, thermal energy of the explosion, or the unfortunate few that just get struck with bits of shrapnel is just blown to pieces. Or at least blown to the point where they are essentially useless. Okay. Who hasn't gone yet? The guards on the north side haven't gone yet, but they went just before. Lucian, What do you want to do?
Shoot the one that's no longer in danger of killing, or no longer in melee combat.
With Nast, you will have to move forward a bit. Your angle's not quite good enough. That'll work.
Any sort of size?
Plus 10. Nice. 3 hits. Roll damage. Yep. You do some damage.
Make the 6 and 8, and that'll do it.
Just damage
Or
anyway.
7. But
Hasn't got great damage reduction. Okay. Swarms are going to go now as well. Swarm, singular. Yes, finally got that fucking fly. That's kind of forbearing, considering whose turn it is. Reasonably, they're just going to go for Nast. What's the charge range on them? Yeah.
What about unreasonably?
Well, unreasonably, they'd probably go for their own men, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, sorry, Nast. You're just the closest target, even in the fetal position.
Aw. Can I play dead? Can I pretend to be a bee?
How far? You see, here's the thing. They weren't close enough to charge. So they're they don't hit. You're lying in the fetal position, crying on the floor, and they seem unable to hit you. For reasons.
If they feel bad enough for you, they won't kill you. New
Yeah.
tactic.
Okay, now the enemy are going to try to shoot you again. Well, let's see with the entrenched position on the right side. They haven't done anything in a while. That guy's heavy stubber is fixed now. So he's going to try to shoot that mutant. And he hits a couple of times, and the mutant's going to try to dodge, and he doesn't. That's not going to end well. That mutant is dead.
Oh boy, oh bother.
You only have Grotix and 2 other mutants left at this point. That Enforcer is going to try to shoot at Jin. And he hits. Jin, would you like to dodge?
Yes.
Roll that dodge for me.
Succeeds.
You are successfully dodgy. Kyvan Guard is going to try to shoot you as well. He hits. I'm expecting this is probably not going to hurt you. Oh, it might actually. $12 damage, pen 2. Does that hurt you?
Let's see. Sure. Still trying to figure out how to read these things.
So you've got, on your character sheet, you've got your number above and your number below. The number above is your base armor value. The number below is a combination of your armor value and your toughness.
Okay, so
So you've got pen 2
Pen-
to essentially reduce the bottom number by 2, and then take that away from damage.
so 4. I'll take
wounds?
4. Yeah,
Okay.
4 points.
Drop yourself down by 4. I think that is the most damage a single Kyvan Guard has ever done. And on that truly shocking note, we've been playing for about 2 hours, so we're going to have to, unfortunately, call this episode here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our highly inappropriate content this episode, and for that I am truly sorry, Pampers, please continue to sponsor us.
Baby oil.
And
We
Johnson's.
need that baby oil.
We need that baby oil money. Just for legal reasons, I would like to clarify that that is a joke and we are not actually sponsored by anybody. Our views do not necessarily represent that of either Pampers or the Johnson Baby Oil Company, although they do make good flamer fuel. So thank you for watching. If you did like the episode and can still tolerate us, don't forget to leave a like. Click on that little notification thing. Apparently, you can now set it to notify you of only occasional videos. But I'm fairly sure my videos are only ever occasional, so I don't think that makes a difference. Just put them onto always. Leave a comment if you liked it. Please don't hate us too much. Apart from Ronan.
What?
Bye-bye.
Bye.